Come on, Beat. Let's take care of these guys.
Redo, can you tell me what it is we have to do to fight again?
What? Wait a minute. I thought I taught you all that. Did you forget already?
Well...
Okay, fine. But I'm not explaining the basics again.
Huh?
First off, how to use items. You press LB and RB to rotate through items you've got equipped, until you get to the one that you want to use. Then you just have to press the item button. That isn't too hard, is it?
No, I get it, Redo.
Next, I'll show you how to use special attacks. There really isn't much to it. All you have to do is press the special attack button, and you can't use them up or anything, so you can use them as often as you want. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how it's done, so pay attention, okay? Sun Slash! Just move in close to the enemy and use your special attack. You'll finish him off in no time with an attack like that. You understood all that, right?
Yeah, sure. To use your special attack, you just have to press the special attack button, right?
Okay, one last thing. Listen close, because I'm going to teach you something super important about special attacks. Make sure you remember this. Now take a good look at what you see around us, Beat. Even though we're inside a sewer, there are some places that are light and some places that are dark, right? You see, the thing with special attacks is, depending on whether the place where you're standing is in the light or in the dark, the special attack you can use will change.
What? I don't get it. What do you mean?
If you're standing in the sunlight or some other bright place, you'll use a light special attack. But if you're standing someplace that's dark, like in the shade, then you'll use a dark special attack. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you for right now. Come on, let's go, Beat.
Alright, let's get this over and done. Also, one thing I neglected to mention is that you can actually combo into a special attack from a regular attack.
How was that?
Definitely makes quick work of your enemies if you time it correctly.
Alright, let's go!
As you can see, that light ball that Rat is holding, it's creating the light around it, so you're only able to use light attacks. Luckily with Beat, he only uses, he primarily uses long-range attacks. Although if he is close enough to an enemy, he will bash him with his little musket. He even has a hook on it too. It's adorable. I knew there had to be treasure down here. More cookie! And you already saw the Phantom Wave that I used against him. I think that's quite a unique mechanic that no other game really seems to do.
Did that scare you?
Of course, you can hear it in the voice. He is voiced by Mona Marshall. And Allegretto is voiced by Sam Riegel, whom most of you probably would know as the voice of Donatello from the 2003 Turtles series. Yeah, that was a bit awkward. Still getting the job done, though.
Did that scare you?
See what you can do, Ratty. Not too much. Down goes the rat. You ain't gonna get one out of these. Right, nothing around here. I think we fought enough rats to get the gist of what we can do. Looking down this way. Besides more rats. And of course, he just had to be in my way. Okay, now I gotta start editing out fights because I'm gonna be seeing the same damn rats over and over again. Enemies typically go for whoever's closest to them. Although that is randomly changed here and there.
Pretty good, huh?
2 level ups.
I did it!
And as the characters level up, they can actually get new light and dark attacks. You don't buy them or anything. And also the item I picked up, the Angel Trumpet, think of it as this game's Phoenix Down. It's the reviving item. Shocker. Let's see if I can pass through a couple of these areas without getting hit by too many damn rats. There's the nightcap. Some of these items I barely even use. Yep, definitely have to start doing that. Push the switch, move the bitch. Thank you very much. Always going after the treasure. It's a new treasure. Yeah, I wasn't down here already. Starting to think I'm going crazy.
Be careful, Beat. They're after the bread.
We've got people waiting for this, and we don't have enough to give any of it to you. I'm ready to go. All I have to do is let loose.
Yeah, first real boss battle. You gotta try harder than that, rat bitch. Nice.
Your end is near.
Take a few shots, cause
Don't move.
believe it or not, you can actually make money off of the pictures that Beat takes with his little camera. And that's how I pretty much made all my money in my previous runs of this game. And it could be with any enemy that you find in the field. It does not matter in the slightest. Hit multiple at once.
Your end is near.
Shoot it full of lead. Whatever you fire out of that little thing. Nice try. Even though I can't see, I can still block your attacks. Let's spray these little shits.
Your end is near.
And Beat, you're slow. Hell out of the way here. Looking so good for a first round, but it's kind of to be expected. Oh, that guy has a lot of HP.
Your end is near.
Perfect time for this.
Get out of here.
Shoot it!
Now it's 2-on-1.
Not a chance.
Get it pushed too early. That's the kind of thing that can happen.
Your end is near.
Mine might be near. Definitely make it real. down, you giant fucking vermin. I love that full of powder.
Phantom Wave!
Jesus, this guy's got a lot of HP. Fire right in his butt. Nope. Yeah, it's probably not smart to use the same attack twice in a row.
Phantom Wave! Your end is near.
Mash the hell out of the special attack button. It still works. I probably should have grinded it up a little bit more, but you don't really need to. Just you gotta make sure your blocking is on point.
Your end is near.
Yep, it's starting to go down. Whenever they get low on health, they can go into a different pose. Keep saying that, and yet that shit happens. Good thing I got that then. We can get at least 3 off. So it's only going after Allegretto. Poor bastard. Just die!
Your end is near.
Thank God.
Good job, good job.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Don't eat it all at once.
Hey, Riddle, why is bread so expensive anyway? If it was a little cheaper, we wouldn't have to steal it for people. Do you think the baker lady is just being greedy?
Well, you know, Beat, it's not actually the baker lady's fault.
Huh? What do you mean?
The reason the bread is so expensive is the high taxes on it. It's not just bread either. In Retardondo, just about everything you need for everyday life has high taxes on it. That's why there's a lot of kids out there who can't get a decent meal to eat these days.
And that's why they need us to help them, right?
Yeah, the only thing that's not taxed is mineral powder.
Oh, I see. So that's why anybody can get it, because it's so cheap. I guess the Count of Forte isn't really that bad after all. I mean, at least he keeps the tax on medicine cheap. Besides, you and I have the bread problem pretty much taken care of.
Hey, don't get cocky. Be careful what you say, Beat. Come on, let's hurry up and drop off the rest. Then it's time for us to eat.
Polka, dear, what's wrong? You've been sitting in your room all day. Oh, what am I going to do with you? I guess what happened is still bothering her. Poor thing. I should just stop her from going to Retardondo. Whenever she goes there, she ends up getting hurt. Polka, help me pick some flowers later, okay?
Hey, Riddle, did you notice that magician girl from yesterday wasn't around today?
Yeah, you're right.
I guess I should have taken a picture of her.
Are you still messing around with that stuff? You need to look at things with your own two eyes. You'd see things a whole lot clearer if you didn't look at them through bent glass.
That's not what photography's about at all, Reddo. And another thing, it isn't called bent glass, it's called a lens.
Still, you have to feel sorry for that girl. I guess she won't be around for much longer.
What? She won't? What are you talking about?
Don't you know anything? That girl was able to use magic. And that means she must be sick with some kind of incurable illness. That's how it works. Basically, magic is a side effect of her disease.
And it's always fatal?
That's right, yeah. Only people who are gonna die soon are able to use magic like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess being able to use magic isn't that great after all.
No, it's not. You can't use magic powers unless you're really sick. This world's pretty messed up.
I get it. That's why no one in town wanted to get near her yesterday. They didn't want to catch her illness, too.
Yeah, that's right. But the disease isn't actually contagious. That's just a rumor somebody started.
A rumor?
Yeah, it's weird. Most of the time, people don't really trust each other. But when it comes to something that they think might hurt them, they'll believe just about anything they hear. And they'll ignore almost anything else that doesn't help them directly.
Oh.
As long as they have food on their table, they don't care if other people out there are starving.
And that's why we steal bread to bring them, right?
Okay, Beat. We leave first thing in the morning.
What? excited about tomorrow to fall asleep. And besides, it's way too early to go to bed anyway. Oh, well. I guess I'll go out and look at the stars or something. I don't see many stars out in the sky tonight. I guess all the bright lights from the city make it hard to see them.
Olga, there you are. I was wondering where you went when I didn't see you in your room. Retardondo certainly is beautiful at night.
Do you think so? Somehow, when I think back on it, I get the feeling it was much more beautiful when I was a little girl.
Yes, well, things always seem nicer in our memories. It's still just as beautiful. You'll have bad dreams if you stay up too late. Come on, let's get some sleep.
Is Retardondo really the same as it's always been? Really?
No, it's not. This place used to be much more beautiful. You have a heart that sees the world with open eyes, don't you?
Who are you? And what are you doing out here this late at night?
Everything in the world slowly fades with time. It is very difficult to remain still and keep things exactly as they are in just one particular moment. But because everything shifts only a little bit at a time, no one really notices the change.
The things that Frederick is seeing, is it all really just a dream? The difference between dreams and reality may very well just be relative.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
Well, I don't know. I guess it just came into my mind when I was watching Frederick's face while he was sleeping.
That may be more true than we know. Perhaps what Mr. Chopin is experiencing is not a dream. Only the individual can determine what is a dream and what is reality. Just because his eyes are closed, that does not necessarily mean he is dreaming. However, if he comes to think that the world he's in on the other side is the true reality, then...
Then, it's possible he may never return to our reality.
Wow! So you can use magic powers too, Frederick? Oh, but then that must mean you're like me. And that you're gonna die soon too.
Yes, you're right. I'm afraid that may very well be true.
So, what kind of magic can you use?
Well, essentially any and all kinds of magic. After all, this whole world is in my dream.
You're a strange man, Frederick.
No, it's true. Everything around us is all a part of my dream. Even you are just a product of my imagination.
Okay then. If what you say is true, can you tell what I'm thinking about right now? If we really are inside your dream, then reading my mind should be easy for you.
Of course it is. You were thinking that you don't want to use your magical abilities in front of other people anymore. Am I correct? I don't blame you for feeling that way. No one likes to be hurt.
Frederick, there's something I'd really like to show you, but it's in the forest. Would you come with me?
Huh? You want me to go with you to the forest? You mean right now?
Yes, because it can only be seen at night.
Oh, I can finally move again. Holy crap. That was long as hell. Hopefully I can find me a save spot so I can end things off for today. I'm gonna try and keep these into the what I normally record in like an hour intervals, so it's gonna be the end for this part, but next time in Let's Play Eternal Sonata, we're gonna be going with Polka and Frederick to see what she has in store for them in the forest. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!